Well, I'll just say that comes under BGQ. See, I can't tell the listeners what to do, except just make suggestions. You know, I make suggestions about buying the code book and reading it by advertising the code book. But I mean, I can't tell people that before they ask a question that they must do that.
Yes.
It would be nice if they did. I mean, that would expedite. I mean, probably they wouldn't even have to ask the question because a lot of the questions are answered in the book.
Yes.
All right? But people, you know, sometimes something is going on in the news or something like that, and they tune into this program, and they hear somebody talking about racism, and so it's just my job and my duty to answer whatever questions according to what I have written in the way that I have written the answers to the questions according to the code. Now, it might be a little more confusing that way and takes up a little more time, but at least the person did call and showing an interest in doing what? Solving problems. Here again, I want to emphasize all of this is about problem solving.
Yes, sir.
We can't lose sight on that. Keeping that in mind more than anything. How best to go about solving a problem of some kind, and the basic problem being the problem of racism. But all of the problems that come from that, anything that helps, anything, any suggestion that anybody makes that helps to solve even the smallest of problems, or the biggest of problems, or the problems inside of problems, inside of problems, inside of other problems, then that's what I'm trying to do with the book and my part of this program. Problem solving, that's all it's about, in the most constructive manner, that is. I haven't solved the problem of racism. And everything that I have done that didn't help to solve the problem of racism has been a mistake in every area of activity. My economics, the 9 areas, everything that I've done in the field of education, my schooling and all like that, everything I've ever learned that didn't contribute to replacing the system of racism with the system of justice is a mistake by definition. See, mistakes are made within a context. Mm-hmm. That's the only context I use. So, to the extent that I haven't solved the problem of racism, my entire existence has been a mistake. I'm going to say that again. To the extent that Neely Fuller Jr. has not solved the problem of racism, the biggest problem in history, Neely Fuller has been a failure in every move that he has ever made in economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war has been, up to this point, a horrendous mistake. And that's the way I'm putting it. My entire existence has been a mistake up to this point.
So how do you correct it?
I haven't solved the race problem, and that's what I was put here for.
Okay.
That's the way I look at it.
All right.
I haven't solved the race problem, and that's what I was put here for. I wasn't put here for any other reason.
Okay.
I call myself working on it, but I'm not smart enough to have done it.
All right.
And until I get smart enough to do it, I'm a failure, period. Okay. That's the only way to look at it, according to what? Counter-racist science, that's what.